I can forget. Yes, got it. We are live on YouTube right now. Let me just break out the rooms. We have 14. Maybe this. Okay. All right, I guess we have the rooms here. I hope you guys can enjoy it. And I see you back in a bit, okay? Bye. Hello, hello. If you can hear me, you're probably here with me at the main room.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Anderson, where Anderson, Danielle, Noemia, and Miriam are here with me. Victor is joining the room, yeah. So good evening, guys. I am going to ask you to present yourselves first. And that's very nice because I never asked it for any of you to present yourself because I think you were all in the small rooms if you were with me, but Danielle is first time with me. Anderson, I guess it's first time with me too. Noemia. So I'm going to start with Danielle. Can you present yourself?
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel. I am 28 years old. I am a control and automation engineer, and I work as a software developer. That's it.
All right, welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais.
Another Mineiro. A
Yes.
lot of Mineiros here. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Anderson, can you present yourself?
Yes, sure. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Anderson. I'm 30 years old. I live in São Paulo. I'm a financial assistant in a bank. And I've been studying English for about maybe 1 year. And
Okay.
in my free time, I like to study English, to practice electric guitar, to reading books, and to play chess online.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so it's me.
All right, welcome, welcome.
Thanks.
Let's see. Miriam, can you present yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Miriam. I live in Campinas, but I was born in Rio. I'm an accountant, but I work as a party promoter. And I'm here to improve my English and meet people also.
Very good. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
And last one, but not least, Noemia, can you present yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Noemia.
Hello.
I'm from São Paulo, but I'm living in Blumenau. And I'm an IT specialist. I work with SAP systems, and I'm a consultant.
Oh, very nice. Nice to have you here. Welcome again.
Thank you.
And Duda just joined us. Duda, are you there?
Hi, good night. Yes.
Yes. Can you present yourself?
Yes, sure. My name is Eduarda. I'm 17 years old. I'm high school. I'm from São Paulo.
São Paulo. We have so many people from São Paulo here. Welcome. Is it your first time here at TNT or no?
No, probably second.
Okay, okay. So welcome again.
Thank you.
Let me just send the questions again because, let me see. Because I think you guys that arrived late, that you cannot see. Let me just copy and paste it again. Okay. For those that don't know me, I am Bruna, as you guys saw when you were scheduling the meeting, and I am 28 years old. I live in Presidente Prudente, is the countryside of São Paulo, and I'm not just an English teacher or speaker or whatever you want to call me, but I am also a civil engineer. So I am here at night because I work full-time as a civil engineer, and I have some students in English too. So let me just check. Fern, are you there? Maybe, I think, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Can you present yourself? Fern, can you present yourself? Maybe his connection is a little bit broken. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so let's start our conversation. I'll call him later again. I want you guys to start thinking about possessions now. So the first question is, what kind of possessions give status to people in your country? I think as Brazilians, we have some things to say about this one, about things that give you status. Things or possessions, yes? Miriam, can you start?
Yes, cell phone, it's one thing that people, it's always worried about, which model, car, maybe I think so. I think clothes, not so much, because there are many people and it's okay. People accept the way, the style of everyone. I think car and cell phone.
Car and cell phone are the two top things for you.
Yeah, not for me, for
status, for people. Yeah. Let me see, Danielle, what do you think?
Well, I agree with you. I think that in Brazil, people are really into cars and cell phones and also clothes, because people like to buy like expensive clothes. And also like the place where you live, like if you live in a good neighborhood, you want to tell everyone that like, I live in a very good neighborhood, and people think it's important. So I think that's the material things, and also like the place where you live, where you studied, like if you studied in a good university, and I think it's all people really care about it in Brazil.
Those are very good points too, because yeah, the neighborhood, maybe even more than the house, right?
Yes, because some people don't have like money to afford like a place to buy an apartment in a good neighborhood, but they just rent a room in someone's flat, and they say, I live in this very good neighborhood, but they don't really have like the money to afford the place. But it's like the status it gives to the person that's more important.
Yeah. Oh, let me just check. Maybe his connection is better now. Fern, are you there? Yeah. Can you hear me? You're muted. Unmute yourself, please.
This connection is very bad.
Yeah, I can see. I can see that you are coming in and out.
But now it's okay. I don't know, understand what the mean is possession. It's about proper possession, about you have something, position, social position.
No. Possessions is things that you have.
Okay. Possession, about my level, social media.
No, just we are answering one question. Maybe you just broke. We are answering what kind of possessions give status to people in your country. What do you think?
Okay. For example, I work in for Court of Justice in state of Rio de Janeiro. I live in small city called Fribourg. Certain thing is so much important for my relationship about my possession social, social possession. This mean?
Yeah, what people in Rio think that it's like, oh, this
Por
person
exemplo,
is important.
you buy a Ferrari, you buy iPhone 12.
Yeah, iPhone, like Miriam was talking, like iPhone, I don't know, XXX, I don't know the specifications, yeah.
It's a fact that the people show for the social media like someone very well successful, né? It's you have so much possession, you become more important in determinate group, né? Social. The people looking for so much for exposition. This guy is good.
Yeah.
This good. But it's superficial. People,
Yes.
people don't have some content about soul, about feeling into the heart. The people is just cover, né? Just cover. For example, I have been travel in the country. It's very poor, né? Poverty is very bad, né? It's so very crowded with poverty. Né? I saw the guys walking down in the street just naked, totally naked, just covered with ashes. Né? The guy complete. It don't have anything about material thing. The guys live your life for God. India is very crazy country.
Okay, all right. Let me just see, Duda, because we have some people that are older. Let's see what Duda thinks that gives status to people, because Duda is very young. What do you think?
For sure, cars, motorcycles, cell phones, like Fern said, design clothes, and going to expensive place too.
Going to expensive places, that's a thing too. Yeah.
And if you have an iPhone, automatically people think you have money sometimes, but not quite. I think that's it.
All right, let me just check with Noemia if she has anything else that you can add. But what do you think is the most important of those, Noemia?
I think nowadays people just pay attention on cars and probably cell phones before the cars, okay? So just to resume all the things that has been said, I believe the cell phones, the smartphones are the first ones, because the industry are just making more and more kinds of cell phones with new functionalities, and I believe the cell phones are just to, how can I say, I don't know. I forgot what I would say.
No problem, no problem. But yeah, it's funny that you guys are talking about cell phones, because for me, I never pay attention to anyone's cell phone unless it's like broken or with a screen that's broken. I don't pay attention. For me, it's like the same for the cell phones. But I believe people do look for this, and for cars too. And I also don't have a car, so people cannot judge me in any way. I have no status for people because I don't have an iPhone and I don't have a car. Okay, so
For me, it's so very important cell phone. But no, you show your possession. But
yeah,
cell phone for me, my life is getting to my cell phone, bank, my school, my
yeah,
work, I use my cell phone everything. Just not for call someone, speak
yeah,
someone. You use it cell phone, but mine for anything.
yeah.
Less
Maybe that's
for
why. Yeah,
call.
maybe that's why people pay
For example,
attention. Yeah,
broke screen. I have to be careful because you cut your finger.
yeah, exactly. And let's see, guys. The next question is, do you think possessions make people happy? I'm going to start with Noemia because she was the last one. Now she's the first. What do you think?
Okay, I believe maybe possessions make people happy when they buy it, but after that, I think it's a very quick happiness. Okay,
It's
I
like
don't know.
just on the moment.
Yes, I don't know if they can maintain the happiness after buying something. Okay.
All right. Let's see what Miriam thinks.
Oh, if I think possession make people happy, yeah, I think it can make people happy. I will not be sad if I have things, okay? Yeah, I think maybe I will feel sad if I don't have, but it's not sure that these things will make us happy. But yeah, can, because it's very good to have good things, beautiful things. Everybody likes beautiful things and things that make us our life easier. So yeah, but it's not sure that we'll be happy. There are people that have problems because they have a lot of money.
Yeah, and maybe they think they will be happy if they have many things. I
Yeah,
got
maybe
your
because
point.
their life become boring with no challenges. But in a general way, yeah, I think possession can make people happy.
Okay. Let's check with Daniel. What do you think?
Well, I think that possessions make people happy because they think they are powerful by being able to buy like expensive things, like expensive cars and cell phones, and also because people like to feel better than other people. So if you're showing your belongings that are better than someone else's belongings, you feel like better because you're like have better things than the other person, or at least you want to feel like equal. So if everyone in your like social circle has an iPhone, you want to have an iPhone too to be like accepted by the others. So I think that possessions make people happy, even if it's something very superficial.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, in the superficial way, they got happy for having things. Okay, I gotta say to you that my answers are always conditioned when I ask this type of questions. Possessions can make you happy if you know what makes you happy. For example, for me, if I had to buy a car, which I don't wanna right now, I wouldn't be happy. I would buy a car, it would just be like worries in my head. I would be so worried about the car getting broken and paying for the tax of the car. And no, for me, it would be not happiness, would be other thing. But I have things that I could buy that would make me happy. So for me, it's conditioned. You know what makes you happy, then maybe this possession can make you happy. Let me check. Anderson, are you there? What do you think? Oh, you're muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Okay, sorry. So, do you think possessions make people happy? I think depends on the people. There are people that can be happy without possessions and status. Even though there are other peoples that need to show your life, your possessions, your car, your house, your cell phone, your life on Instagram, real or fake. They need to show your life. I don't know why, but there are people.
So maybe it's personal. It's not like general. It doesn't work for everybody. Okay.
Exactly. Depends on the people. Yes, depends on the person.
All right. All right. Let's check with Duda. Duda, what do you think?
Only at some point, not always. Because happiness is not material things. All this for me is superfluous. And I think that's it. Because for me, happiness is health, family, friends, and all the stuff.
It's not attached to possessions.
Yes.
Okay. And last one, but not least, Fern, what do you think?
For example, having some people get some depression. The people catch your credit card, will go to the mall, broke the car, buy everything. The people get very crazy now. For example, sometimes when your bill arrived, the guy realized I'm
bankrupt.
Yeah, what say?
Bankrupt. Yeah, bankruptcy. Bankruptcy, I guess.
Bankruptcy. Oh my God, what are you doing? But for example, when I will go to buy the car, you get so very exciting. I buy my new car. But when you pass, for example, a month, the car is absolutely normal in your life. It's another problem because you have put gas, you have put something in a car like child.
Yeah, it's like like what Noemia was talking at the beginning, because she was talking like, oh, people don't be happy for a long time. It's just a short time. It's a quick happiness.
Like fragrance, perfume fragrance is in this first moment is the smell is strong, but the time past the fragrance get out.
Yeah, very good comparison. That's a good comparison. Now, let's go to the next question. The next question has something about it that you guys already talked a little bit about it. Why do people buy?
Excuse me, I have
Yeah?
something to say about that.
Yeah.
What you are saying. In economy, we learn that human's necessity is unlimited. So if you need a car, you buy a car. After you have this car, you want another car, a beautiful car, and you change. And if you have all cars, I need a helicopter. And after the helicopter, you want an airplane. So humans are like that.
It's never enough. It's never enough.
Enough. It's illimited. It's not, okay, I have this one, it's enough. You are always, you want always something more, or more expensive, or more comfortable, or more beautiful, something that you like. So it's normal.
Yeah.
You don't stop. You remember, you change your cell phone, you change your house every time to a better one, your bed, your clothes, everything. So that's why we are always buying. Best things are more expensive. So that's why it's normal.
Yeah. And the next thing, the next question, it's about expensive things. And I want to add some question for you guys to answer personally on this one. The question is, why do people buy expensive things that they don't need? And I want to know if you already bought something that you didn't need. Something that was like, oh, it's so much money, but I shouldn't spend so much money on that. I believe everybody has an example of this. I am going to start with Duda this time because she's the youngest. Maybe she doesn't had the time to make this mistake. Duda, what do you think?
Yeah, sure. I bought someday a bottle of water. It cost, I remember, 150 reais.
150 for one bottle of water?
Yes.
No way. Why?
How can I explain? Oh, she's right here, right now. I think it's beautiful, and
you had a reason. It's like a piece. It's not like a bottle of water that you are going to. It's like this. It's like one of those.
Yes.
Okay. I was just thinking like you go into a diner and then you had to buy a water, to drink, not a bottle.
No. It's a thermal water.
Okay. But why do you think it was so? Why do you think it doesn't worth it? It was so expensive, doesn't worth it?
No, because I wouldn't buy another more cheap, and I don't buy it. So I think that's it.
And why do you think people buy things that they don't need, buy expensive things that they don't need? What's the reason? What do you think?
Impulsiveness, consumerism. Some people want to show others that you have money. That's it.
Very good. Those are very good reasons and very bad ones too.
Yes.
Anderson, what do you think?
Hey, why do people buy expensive things that they don't need? So, Bruna, I think that happens because some people in general didn't have a great education about that, or maybe because the anxiety. In general, everyone like to buy expensive things.
Yeah, I am trying to remember actually if I already bought something that was expensive and that I didn't need. I don't remember right now, but the very expensive things that I bought in my life so far, I needed all of them. I didn't regret. Maybe something in the supermarket and things like that you eventually you throw out or something, but expensive, I don't remember myself. Do you remember something, Anderson, that you bought?
I don't have regret. Yes, arrependimento.
Yes.
Regret.
Yeah, that you have regrets. Yes. Like you bought and you didn't like. There was like so much money spent on something.
Maybe my marriage.
Your marriage.
I don't have a regret about that, but the expensive thing is my marriage.
The party.
The party, yes, the party.
Ah, okay.
The celebration, the church, the band, the food.
Good to know. I don't want to spend so much money on that, so good to know. Let me check. Danielle, what do you think?
Well, I think that people buy expensive things just because of the status. They want to feel powerful by being able to buy such expensive things, and also to show people they have it. Because of course that there are like good quality things that are worth the price, but some of them are just like because it has a brand on it, and you want to show that you have like a t-shirt of that brand, and you want to go out and show it. But I think that's because they want to show off those things to other people. And sometimes I buy a lot of clothes that I don't need, and also like shoes, because I bought like shoes from Crocs, a store, and they're not good to wear because they make my feet sweat, and I don't use them a lot. But it was like I just wanted them, and I bought, and they're not very useful to me.
Yeah. I remember something now. I have high heels, and I have no idea why I still have high heels in my house, because we are in the pandemic. I think maybe I'll never wear them again. Maybe that was money that was not spent well. That was money that I should leave on the bank account. Let me check. I don't remember if I asked Noemia and Miriam. I guess no, right? For you both? No? Miriam? Okay, so let's go with Miriam and then Noemia. Miriam, what about you? What do you think people buy things that are expensive?
I'm truly a penny pincher. I have to think a lot before buying something. I don't have anything that I regret. Yeah, because and I think expensive thing is the thing that you don't use.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Yes. You don't use it, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Even it's not so, it didn't cost you so much, but if you don't use it, it's expensive. But I don't buy many things. I think a lot before buying one thing. I have to go to the shop 3 times to buy something. And that is.
Very good. And let's hear from Noemia. What about you, Noemia? What do you think?
I think people usually buy expensive things because they don't really have a purpose, you know. I'll take me as an example. I used to be so consumist because I didn't know what to do with my money. So I used to buy many shoes, many purses, many clothes, but of course, I didn't use them. So every end of the year, I used to give it the things I didn't use to people. And I usually give new purses with no use and shoes and everything new to people. So it was a very long time doing that. But when I had, I don't know, maybe 33 years old, I was 33 years old, I decided to go on a travel abroad. So by that time, I decided to gather money to go on that travel. So after that, I stopped being so consumist.
Yeah, you changed the view, the priorities, right?
Yes. Nowadays I have other priorities, so I can use my money better, you know.
Yeah. I have a little bit of almost everybody here, because I can identify with Miriam when she says that she thinks a lot of about buying things, and about you guys that told that you buy a lot of clothes and things like that, because sometimes I have to stop and say, well, I don't need that. I won't buy it. It's hard for us. Maybe it's the culture, it's the place that we live in. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to think if you need it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good, it's beautiful, but you do really need it. So nowadays I think like that.
Yeah, me too. It's been a while since I changed my view, my thoughts. But yes, it's a good way of thinking. If you really need it, do you really need it? Do you really need another Crocs, Danielle?
No, I have enough Crocs.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. Let me choose one from the other ones that we have left, because our time it's ending now. That's a good one that I want to hear from you. It's almost the last one. It's the one that says, do you think our shopping habits are likely to change in the future? I'm going to start this question with Miriam, because she was talking about economy and some concepts. I want to hear what she has to say.
It's a difficult question, but it's about culture and education. If you in the future have more values, I think yes. As the point is like Noema said, where you want to spend your money. And also it's something that it's about family. Your habits are teached to your kids. So if you live in a house that people don't spend money like water, I think the children will learn the same. If you're someone that you don't give importance how you spend your money, I think your kids will do the same. So I think it's more about individual values and education.
Individual values and education. But do you think it's possible to change?
Yes, it's possible. Depends if you want or not. I think economy will not change because people, companies want to make money.
Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the hard part.
So the advisements and this kind of things will the approach will happen every time, but your concept, individual concept, can change.
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
I would like to talk what
Yeah.
Miriam just said, because I grew up in a house where people didn't spend so much money, and we were okay, poor, and my parents had 4 children. So okay, I didn't have much money, but I think what Miriam said maybe worked on the other way for me, because when I was a kid, I didn't had so much money. So when I grew up and I had much money, okay, I had money, some money.
Okay, yeah,
Started to buy things compulsively. So I think our psychological side sometimes change as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
agree with you,
yeah.
but what you said, it was a problem for you. So
Yes,
it changed your way to face it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not normal, but it will cause a problem. So that's why you change the education you had.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't culture, it was a lack of money.
Yeah, it's very usual that when we are kids, or what we learn when we are growing, some things get into our heads, we just look at the situation and say, oh, I don't want to be this, I don't want to leave that, and then you change completely, but you don't know how to operate in the other mode.
You need a compensation. It was not a normal way. It was a compensation.
Yeah, it's not only for this, it's like for many things. So it's normal that those things happens, and we have the opposite situation. We have a lot of situations, but the thing is that maybe we can change, because Noemi is talking about changing, Miriam is talking about changing. So maybe this is a possible change. Let me see. Daniel, what do you think?
Well, I think that we're obligated to change because it's not sustainable to have more than you need. So I think that there will be a time where the planet will not be able to supply all the resources that people need. So nowadays, if you have the money, you can buy it. But I think that there will be a time that we will have obligated to be much more conscious about what we buy and what we consume.
Yeah. I agree with you. And let's check with Anderson, because I'm closing the rooms and bringing people back. What do you think?
Hey, Bruno. Hey. Do you think our shopping habits are likely to change in the future? Yes, I think yes, because nowadays financial education is more strong in our country compared with the past, for example, compared with our parents. And we have great channels on YouTube about economy, education, about money. I think it's possible.
It's possible to change. All right. I think we all agreed that it's possible to change. So that's a good thing. Let me see. Welcome back, everybody. I think maybe people are still arriving. So how was the conversation in the small rooms? Let me just check. Heitor, how was the conversation?
It was amazing because we have discussed about realistic stuff, realistic subject matter. Because, there are always different point of view, but responded regarding my view, I guess money is so important for us because we live in a capitalism system, you know. It is important to have sufficient money to buy a house, an apartment, and even a car. Why not, you know? And so it is a borderline, a bottom line, a cornerstone of our
Yeah.
life in order to get a stability, you know, to live comfortable.
Yeah, it's very funny because in each room the conversation goes in one way, because in our main room here we were talking more like about behavior, about how people act when they have some possessions, and you guys were talking more about money and things like that. So it's very funny how the conversation can go in the same topic differently. Let me just check the other room. I guess Gabriela was in the other room. How was the conversation over there?
Yeah, the conversation was amazing. I think, like in the main room, talking about more behaviors and customers, like the society and these things. I guess I think these opinions is more similar than me and my colleagues, and I enjoy a lot because I like to share my opinions. Persons don't judge and understanding me, and I like to see different opinions too, because I think it's a study too. You see the other opinions and try to analyze and thinks, oh, okay, I search more about that and try to understand more, like Heitor said about the money. I don't think about the money, but now I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's very nice because we had different point of views. We have different types of people in the main room too. So we discuss it about different things. It's very nice. And possessions could be anything, like could be your car, your cell phone, your house, anything. So this was a very wide topic for you to discuss. I already talked about money here at TNT. I already talked about behavior, about anything you can imagine, because 1 year doing TNT, I talked about everything. So
I think you do the second part of this topic.
the
maybe.
second part about
Yeah.
money and possessions.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
good
good
thing.
topic. It's
I'm
an
going
interesting topic.
to think about it. I'm going to make some questions and maybe bring this topic again. That's a good idea. Guys, I guess that's it for tonight. For those that I didn't say hello, maybe I didn't talk with Amanda, with Jessica at the beginning, and I talked with you. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope I can see you next Wednesday, next time that I will be here. Actually, next week I won't be here, but there will be a TNT here. So I hope I can see you, and I hope you guys can have a nice week. Oh, if you are watching us on YouTube, if you want to give us a feedback, go to YouTube and comment on the video, give a heads up, a thumbs up on the video, and help us on the channel, okay, about your feedback for our conversation. And if you are watching us on YouTube, welcome, come to our conversation, schedule your time, your appointment, and give a thumbs up too, okay? Bye, guys. So I see you next